Okay, we're live. Oh, my hat's not on right here. I gotta suit up this morning, folks. Sorry about this. I didn't get the camera in the right spot. It's cold out. I'm actually shocked that there's even ducks outside. Well, we're gonna go screw them up here and do a Recon. I've been doing work on the computers. Oh, door's frozen. Man, she's winter again. All right. What's happening here? And it's going to get colder. This is just the beginning of some cold that's coming. We're talking like minus 18. I know when I woke up this morning, it was pretty chilly. I don't want to alarm you, folks, but there's something wrong with me. I'm going through some kind of just total wipeout thing. I don't know what it is. I haven't experienced it in a long time. I don't remember the last time I felt like this. It's like I'm completely drained. And the thing is, I got so much work to do, and I'm like, I gotta keep going forging ahead here. But I'm not lying, it's really difficult. Like, I've pumped 2 coffees into me, I've been doing some work, but right now, all I want to do is I just want to go and lay down. That's all I can think about. It's like, I almost wasn't even going to do the stream this morning. I was just going to go get the eggs and just go back and lay down. Oh, everything's frozen. Hey, ducks! Oh. Come on, let me through. What's going on here? I can't believe it. They're still not going in the bathtub, folks. The snapping turtle. That's so funny. I might even put water in the barn. Let's see what the barn situation is here. But I gotta show you this. Look at this. This is now, well, today will be day 3. Look how clear the water is. The ducks won't go in the water since the snapping turtle attack. Well, they think it's a snapping turtle attack. And the little duck that got hooked in the chain. That's actually quite funny, actually, that they think that what you call it? Oh, I'm lost here. Check the water here. Oh, I got that. You know, it's not full, but they got it's good as they. Barely anybody even came in here last night. I looked outside and they were all sitting outside the door. See? This is the problem, eh? When it's cold like this, they would sit, they wouldn't be on these all day. And it's like minus 10. I think it's minus 10, minus 5 in here right now. It wouldn't take long, these would be frozen. Gotta get some water for the geese. Oh, that wind chill is nasty. They said it was cold on the wind chill. All right. I'm not dressed for it. It even though I got winter clothes on, but I think it's just because I'm used to this warm weather we've just gone through. And I was sort of like, oh, spring's here. My body's saying that. But oh man. Oh, I should have put another layer on. I will definitely be doing that later. I shouldn't have dumped that whole thing in the duck thing, or the duck water. The geese need a little bit of extra because the kiddie pool, actually I'm going to take the kiddie pool out of there. And she's just going to freeze solid. Oh man. Yeah, it's frozen solid. Oh yeah, she's frozen. Hang on, I know, but you're not getting water tonight. Almost frozen. Solid. Yeah, I know, I'm taking your pool away from you. They want their pool. Unfortunately, there's going to be no pool action here for the next little while. We're back to the winter mode. Whoa, man, my fingertips are cold. And Marshall's, they dropped off the skid steer. It's here in the driveway, ready for me to, well, there's the skid steer right there. So Marshall's dropped it off. That load of gravel or stone has got to go into the pen. I'll probably do it tomorrow. Like I said, I'm not doing the best here. I don't know. I'm just so I'm so freaking exhausted. It's like the whole winter, you know, has caught up to me. Because, you know, it hasn't exactly been a relaxing winter. Usually the winter is when I get to have a little bit of downtime. I haven't had any downtime. Hey, what's going on in here? Oh, it's nice and warm in here, actually. I'll just hook this on so it doesn't blow open. Look at the eggs everywhere, folks. Okay, so eggs. Big news on the egg front. As I told you, the Renfrew Food Bank has never had so many eggs. They've got so many eggs that, because not everybody will eat the duck eggs. There are people out there that just won't eat them. They don't care. They'll do without. It's absolutely stupid, but that's them. They don't. It's not like, oh well, you want duck eggs or chicken eggs? No, we don't want any eggs if they're duck eggs. So there are people that just at the food bank that will not take the duck eggs. So with the amount of eggs we're pumping out, the food bank was, getting basically a stockpile of eggs. And they had asked me about, the soup kitchens. Well, we've gone even better than that. Is and this is it's actually really good news. Is the people at the food bank, they got in contact with the Barry's Bay, the Pembroke, and Armpower food banks. I think it's Armpower. Let me think here. No, Eganville. Barry's Bay, Eganville, and Pembroke food banks. And today, a whole bunch of our eggs are going to those 3 other food banks. So we're supplying 4 food banks with eggs. Is that awesome? So it's like Eganville, Barry's Bay, Pembroke, and Renfrew. The ducks are going global. On supplying. We're like valley-wide egg production here. I think that's awesome. So I just got the email yesterday from Doug at the food bank. He wanted to give me a heads up. I think they're going to be taking pictures and posting it to the Rent for Food Bank page, because I don't know if Pembroke and Eganville and Barry's Bay have a Facebook page. I'm not sure on that. But they're going to take a picture and post it on the Rent for Food Bank page of the redistribution of the eggs. I think the reason they're doing it now is because of the health inspector, you know, us getting the green light now, because duck eggs aren't regulated like chicken eggs. So it was sort of like the Rent for Food Bank's little secret, and then we got caught there, you know. And now that it's out in the open, that you're totally allowed to do this, we can share the love valley-wide. Oh, look at my back. My knees clicking. I'm in such rough shape, folks. Like, I'm not kidding you. It's like, man, it's hard. It's really hard. I'm having a hard time. It's a bad week. It's a bad week for Matt. It is, I'm not gonna lie. Plus, you know, this YouTube crap, and I'm still sending emails off about this strike against the channel. I'm still working this angle, and I can't believe I even phoned the guy. I have a cell number in California, and I actually phoned, and I got the right number because it was his voicemail, and I left him a message. So I've emailed the YouTube now, oh man, half a dozen times. I've done tech support half a dozen times, emails. Plus now I'm phoning them, because I actually have a phone number, and I can't get a reply. Nobody will tell me how you can get 2 strikes on the same video. It's like, it's like, you know what it's like, guys? it's like the ducks have slipped through the crack. That's exactly what it is, folks. It's like we've slipped through the crack and nobody's noticed us missing. You know? It's like we keep, you know, yelling and jumping up and down, waving our arms, but nobody, oh, there's Dot, but nobody even notices us. You know, it's like we're screaming for our lives. Come on, Dot. Oh, relax, relax, Duck, relax. Here, oh, big double yoker. Here, let me see you. Hey, how you doing? How's Dot doing? Hey? The little black spot on your head, eh? You'd never tell that you were a crossbreed except for that little black dot. Hey? It's amazing. She's a big duck too. She's a big female. But, you know, it's just the little dots on her head. See the little block there on that side? That's the only way you can tell that she's not a purebred. She's a little rascal though. Yeah, I know, eh? She gave us a double yoker. Well, somebody did. It looks like a double yoker. Or no, it's just a big one. So anyways, the YouTube thing is really, it's making me very upset. So, but we're on 9 sites streaming now, and I'm just going to keep adding, and we'll just keep taking the ducks global and spreading the duck story. Well, maybe a YouTube shutting us down and forcing me to, you know, start streaming on other sites, because I can't, you know, my partnership with YouTube is not exactly a two-way street. Maybe it all happened, you know, things happen for a reason in life, and, you know, maybe it'll be actually a good thing that we're streaming everywhere. But the only thing is, you know, I'm streaming for free, because all these other sites, yeah, you don't make a single cent. You're just doing it. So the only hope I have is, 1, get the store done, and 2, sell a bunch of stuff to all the new people that come from the streams. That's all I can hope for. That's all I can hope for. But I know one thing, just imagine this, folks. Okay, so this year the barn, we got this whole barn, and I've got the live streaming figured out. 2 cameras streaming on, minimum 10 sites, and and all the ducklings running on the floor. We were getting like, I forget how many hundreds of thousands of views a day. It was like 6,000 to 9,000 an hour last year, just with YouTube. So what are we gonna get, with Facebook and all the other sites when you get a floor of ducklings? I think it'll be we could potentially, folks, hit a couple million views a day, maybe more actually. It could actually blow up because Facebook could really, it could go nuts. We could get a couple million views a day just on Facebook actually, with the live stream. Now that I'm streaming for free. It's not bad in here actually, the mess wise. Mess is just over here. Ducks were good last night. Alright. I'll come back and deal with this later. Yeah, so, and the cameras, this year I've learned, I've learned a lot about setting cameras up. I'm thinking it's going to be pretty awesome. A floor full of ducklings. And like I said, the camera situation, I know what I'm doing this year on cameras. Not like last year using tripods. I'm going to be able to mount stuff on the walls permanently. It's going to be much better than last year. Way better actually. Oh, the sun feels nice. It's supposed to go to -2 today. Oh, is it ever warming up quick, folks? Oh, I gotta go to the hospital here. I'm actually shocked. When I came outside it was really cold, and now it's warm. So there it is. Marshall's drove it all the way from town out here. They didn't even put it on a trailer, they just drove it here. So there it is. That there is going to take that load and put it all inside the pen, so that when the melt happens, I'm going to all I have to deal with is the wheelbarrow. Okay, I just smelled the skunk. Oh, Dougie. Hopefully Dougie doesn't find a skunk. Alright, we might lose signal here. Alright, what's going on? How's it going? Yeah, see, that's the one yesterday that got caught in the chain, eh? And I'm 99.9% sure she wrenched her leg. It's just going to take some rest. She probably flailed, back and forth in the tub so much that she might even, sprained it or ripped some ligaments or who knows. But that's her problem. I do notice she's standing though today, so she might be getting better. It's amazing how fast they can heal with some rest. It might only take her, a week of rest, but she's not sick. She doesn't have an infection. This one here is the one that had the blister, the infection blister on her foot, it's virtually almost gone. And this is the one with the swollen leg that I sort of thought it was a mating problem, but I'm thinking maybe she might have an infection in her leg. And that's the one that had the bad toe, but it's she's better. Well, as better as we're going to make her. All right. Okay, so that's the morning update here. That's what else has happened that I can share with you. I'm working on the store. Oh, I'm doing the woven blanket right away for Connie, because I found out this morning I'm going through the list of products that are being discontinued, and the woven blanket is being discontinued, but it's still available right now on the site. So I'm thinking if I get the artwork up, Connie can get what she wants on that, if she wants to get one. But the woven blanket is going to be discontinued on the store. That's on the list. So, and the modern clock is discontinued. It's just the big clock and the little clock now. So that's what I've been doing this morning, going through the discontinued list and trying to snap out of this this mental state that I'm in. It's like, you know, this, I should be, this is what it reminds me of, folks. It reminds me of, this is like a winter depression. And it's like, I know, I'm not winter depressed. I'm just, but that's what it feels like. And it's the end of March, well, middle of March. I shouldn't be experiencing this right now. All right. Okay. So there you go. How did we do this morning on the stream? Oh, she looks like she stayed connected. No bad happened. All right. Okay. So I'll upload the Recon to the main channel, the copy, and I'm going to end this now.